Hi, welcome back to the channel FIFA Mobile. I'm going to walk through with you these two new events, alright? So very quickly, let's enter into the weekend tournament. Alright, in this event, what you're going to do is that you're going to choose what you want. You want to play a versus play or you want to play head to head. For me, I choose a versus play. Okay, so that's the first choice that you're going to make. Alright, just choose your own choice, whatever you prefer. Then subsequently, I'm going to show you the rewards. So what's happening is that when you win those matches, you're able to get some points, right? You need this WT points. Of course, you can buy as well, right? So you need those points to exchange for better players, because the start off players that they gave you, the 11 number of players, is, in my opinion, not working that well. So you got to upgrade your team by using those winnings that you have from those matches, and then gonna upgrade that, hopefully those 80 plus players, because it is really awful when you play those matches with those players that they're given to you. And when you have a lot of winnings, eventually what's happening is that you got to exchange for this are the final rewards that you wanted. Okay, so these are the ones that you're looking forward towards, and not those 80 plus players that you will change along the way to upgrade your team. That is just part and parcel of building up your team, which must be of the weekend tournament batch. Then they will qualify to play. Otherwise, they won't be able to qualify. So you can't add your own players that is not part of this weekend team, I would say. Okay, so you got to use your weekend team players before you can play. So if you're thinking, hey, why can't I play this game? Because remember, you got to use this, the logo. You can see the logo next to the player. That is the logo of the players that need to be required here. So you can't put your own players that is really fantastic, no. And they have a criteria, maximum OVR of 90, so, and a chemistry of 55. So if you exceed this, your players fantastic, I would say, but you can't play. So that's sad, right? So you got to take note of that. So you're going to form a team that is as good as up to maximum of 90 OVR and maximum 55 chemistry. Okay, so along the way you progress, you see there is the points you can exchange for things. So you spend points to upgrade your team, you're actually progressing on this chart. And along the way, you receive those WT premium point. Yes, this is the one, right? Then that would go towards the catalog where it reads as a month 1 rewards. Then you can exchange for your ideal, really those masters that you're looking out for. Okay, so that's how it works. First, build your team, which I have did to my best capability with a number of 11 players that given to us, and then go for your matches. Win those points, exchange for better players, and then fill up this team. Only those with this weekend batches, and then try to go for more wins in those matches. And as you spend more and more those points to upgrade this weekend team, that would move the progression chart, and eventually you'll unlock those premium points, which then will accumulate enough. Then you can exchange those masters, which is from the month 1 rewards catalog. Okay, so that's how it works. Not that difficult to understand. Okay, so going through my first match, I did badly, I would say. So and it is a different experience totally. You try to do the U-turn attack, the hook attack, and whatever long shot, it doesn't work. So it's awful. Very quickly, I show you the result is horrendous. Okay, so to save myself the embarrassment of showing the match, I lost it, so I got the minimum amount of points. Okay, so there are 3 sets of points you can see. If you win, you get 12. If you draw, you get how much, and then you lose, you get how much. Okay, of course, win is the best. Okay, so now learning from that very bad experience of the first match, I managed to win the second match. Okay, very quickly, let's enter into the second match. I'm going to show you the differences. It's not a lot, I would say. You can see that everybody started out quite weak, so it's based on luck, I would say. So that's good. I got 12 points, and after playing a few matches, I accumulated sufficient points. I will now go to the rewards catalog, and then I will try to unlock something that I can afford using those points that I've gathered. So I managed to unlock 80 player, 80 OVR player. Of course, from here, I've chosen 77 plus because I have 16 of those points and it costs only 13 points. I was lucky. They gave me a 80 OVR, so it's more than what I expected. I was expecting 78 at max or 79, but they gave me an 80, so I'm quite happy. So it's just based on luck as well. And along the way, when you play matches, you realize that wow, some teams that people has formed is already quite advanced. But gotta make sure not to exceed 90 OVR and 55 chemistry. So this is something you're gonna bear in mind. Okay, don't happily build up your team. Even you're gonna buy money on that, and then eventually you can't play. So the thing I don't quite like it is that because you have players on hand, you got to tediously go through your current players and then look for the one that came in and then replace it. So this is a part I think the design is not that fantastic, unless of course you use the filter, which I'm lazy to really use that. So another thing you can take a look is that whether you want to upgrade your current team. Spending some money, I thought a few $1,000s, couple of thousand, this should be fine so that they can work better. But I'm going to upgrade only the players of 80 so that because eventually you're going to take note, majority of the 11 players or all of the 11 players you will basically replace with an 80 or OVR or 70 plus OVR. So don't go and level up those that is currently in your first batch of team. You're wasting money. So try to only upgrade, i.e. level up the one that you are happy with, like 80. Okay, so this is the month 1 rewards catalog that I'm talking about. So along when you progress, you got the points, you spend those points to upgrade your team, you will progress in the chart, and then you have these premium points, and then you will go to the month 1 catalog and unlock those masters. You can use it for your team, your core team, your main team that you're using every day, or you can sell it in the market for a good price. Okay, so this is the one I'm talking about, WT Premium Point. So it's quite stingy along the way towards the end, then they'll give you 10 points. Yeah, you will accumulate sufficient to exchange those masters, so I think it will be a long journey. Take a look how many WT Premium points they require. Some are 30 minimum, some are ridiculous, it's not possible. So in other words, pay money and buy. That's what they're saying. Alright, so now next event. This event is I would say a combi of a few events that you have played. Probably the latest one that we just complete, some sort like it, I would say, but it has a bit of elements in the previous event as well, because so it's a mixture. So it's just basically plug and from a few events and then match it up together. So it's a mix and match event out of the previous events. So how you play is that along the way you will have these 3 choices. One choice is you go for skill based, which I always do that. Then of course you can also do a versus or do a H2H. Okay, after that you will get those mining tokens. Okay, using the mining tokens you will go and mine gold, of course, because this is talking about gold, right? So it's the gold path. So after that, when you mine those gold, you will open the not very how do I say interesting in that part, because there's no mysterious. End of the day, you're gonna open it all, and then you'll see that some are giving you 10 gold, some are giving you 20 gold, and some are giving 50 gold, and they even mention to you how many of that happens to be in the pile. So you can see that 6 10 golds, 2 20 golds, and 1 50 golds. What is there to be happy with and mysterious about? So it's quite boring, in my opinion. End of the day, you're going to open all 9, and then you're going to know what it is. Okay, so nonetheless, you can still play your matches here, and then of course you can play your squad building challenge, which is not for me. Normally I don't do that because I don't want to burn the players. Okay, so that is how it works. Okay, play those matches, win your mining tokens, go and mine your gold, and then spend those gold on the gold path. Okay, now I'm going through the gold path. So what's happening, of course, along the way you do more, then you unlock players, you'll get even more premium players based on the number of players you have unlocked. This is the 2 master players you're looking for. If you unlock 5 and unlock the top 2, is almost impossible anyways, okay, unless you spend real money. Otherwise, good luck. Just imagine that you won't get this. Forget about this part. Alright, so just add on to this. It's quite similar to some other events we've played. I think very familiar. You just move along the progress chart with the goal that you have, this goal path they call it, and then looking and scanning all these players, really quite disappointed. no French players that I could think of, and of course, don't even bother to think about the 99, 101, and 102. It's impossible to get them, right? At most, you can get a 99. So that is your target, go for it. Otherwise, you can go for a 97, 95. And if you think of getting the lower tier ones and selling them, by all means, you can do so, okay? So then the rewards, when you explore, they'll give you money, give you XP, and etc. So you can take a look at the different players for this villa. Look at the stats. It's 90 LW, not that fantastic in my opinion. I will always try to go now for about 95 and above, I would say, because I'm trying to replace some of my existing players. If not, then I think it's good for selling in the market. Again, I think the prices, it depends. If you get it fast, sell it in the market fast, I think you get a good price. Otherwise, the price will drop. I understand that how it works. So this is something you're gonna take note. The fastest fingers works, and then get it out in the market the fastest, and then you get a good price because people are unaware of the prices. But once the market is flooded with all these players, the prices drops, and then good luck to you. So this is something that I hope to get, 99 CB, which I think is quite good. Whether I replace it with my core team, I'm not sure. But if not, minimally, I'm hoping to get this LM 97. Okay, so I'm aiming for this, probably an LM 97 as probably the max I can go. If I'm lucky, I get a 99. These are some of the dreams that you can think of, but you will never get, okay? The 101 and the 102. Good luck to you. I mean, of course, you can say that you have sufficient money, currency, or gems. Of course, you can get it. For me, I don't think I can get it. I only have 825 gems and no currency. Of course, I'm not paying anything. So then along the way, if you progress all the way, you can get those items, okay? Then of course there's this City of Gold. This is the interesting part, because along the way when you go to your gold path, you will unlock travel tickets. This is something I say that is fun. Not those things that is specific already and then you ask you to open and then you tell you how many gold. That's a bit boring in my opinion, right? So these things are fun because you don't know what you get. But the bad part of this is that there are no players, so it's just pure money. How the developer do this, I don't know, but in my opinion they should have inserted players into them and then you get some fun. Okay, so as long as you unlock the milestone, you will use the travel tickets, and then depends on the travel tickets, like 10, then you get that player, and then you progress accordingly. Which again, I thought it's a bit stingy of the developer. It's a bit ridiculous for numbers to exchange for the players, and they are not really fantastic. Alright, now this to show you the gameplay. Very quickly, for me, I'll just focus on the skill base. Alright, so after the skill base game, you get this mining token. Okay, so after you have sufficient mining token, you go and mine the gold. Okay, so I'm just going to show you one or two of those skill based games, and then very quickly we'll enter into the mining of the gold. Okay, so I'm going to bring you step by step how it works. Okay, you read, you find it a bit boring and difficult and to understand. Let's try it out. Okay, I'm going to show you really how it works. So for this event, you play the skill games, or up to you. Of course, you can play your versus play, your H2H. By all means, go so. For me, it's just skill games. I don't want to waste time. All right. So looking at this, I have sufficient already. So now I'm going to mine those goals. This part is not that fantastic. Quite boring, I would say. I've sufficient of 70 over mining tokens. I spent all of them to open everything, so there's no surprises. To me, it's just a waste of time. Why don't you just allow us to say that, okay, I have so much tokens, and then give me all the gold and forget it. Don't waste time to do this, which doesn't give any mysterious rewards, unless you're telling me among this, there's a chance that you get a player. Then at least there's something. Otherwise, this is waste of time. Okay, I hope the developer can understand what the player wants. Player wants excitement, right? Excitement, not something that you stated there and then you pick and you open and then you get the thing that is stated. What's there to open for? I mean, at the end of the day, you open everything, and then so what? Why not you just skip this stage and immediately give us go, and then we went on. And again, forget it. This developer is just trying to grab every single penny out of you. Okay, so not gonna spend money on that. Of course, you can play those matches later. I'll play one or two just to show you, but of course not the match. Just to show you how it works and the results, how it goes about. Okay, so these are the things you can see. Okay, these are the rewards you can get, and then after you have obtain or open all those gold, you can do a reset. It's free, and then you can go mining again. Okay, I got another 35. I can open another 7. Of course, I can go and play another 2 more skill-based games and then get another 10 tokens and can open everything and then do a reset again. So that's how you work. As you get more and more gold, then you can proceed to your goal path to exchange for progression towards your ideal player. Okay, very quickly we try to end this part, which is real boring to my opinion. Why do we have to do this? Developer is not thinking, just thinking about how to earn money, probably, and not the fun part. Something I don't like about that. Developer gotta wake up. Okay, so let's go to the goal path right now. Got 240. Forget about this too, you can't get anyways. Of course, along the way, if you spend some money and whatnot, and gems probably you can get. Alright, so first let's enter into rewards 1. You get some money from that, and then you get another one, which is the rank up reward for common. And then the third reward, when I unlock, I'll get skill boost. So I'm left with 40 points and I can't move forward anymore. Alright, so that is the how it works. And you need more and more and more, and then you reach the player that ideally you wanted. And when you have unlocked enough players, you can unlock that master player on the left side. Just now I showed you those that I thought is impossible to get. And if you unlock the top 2, then of course you'll get a Grandmaster, I would say. Okay, but never mind. That's not something that I'll able to do, so I'm not going to worry about that. But of course, probably you could, because if you are spending a lot of money, or you have accumulated a lot of gems, by all means, and you like the player, go ahead. Not really my interest. Okay, this is the part that I thought is fun, and this is the part that I thought we could share information and on what and which is the one that give you the surprise. Okay, then after you unlock enough of those travel tickets, then you can exchange for more players. And this part, stingy, I would say. It takes so many travel tickets to change for one player. That's not fantastic. Alright, so I completed a few matches, as I should quickly show you. Okay, so with the third match, after you complete, you will get tokens. Okay, then of course I can unlock, because additional tokens, I can unlock more of those gold, and then with those gold I can unlock another rewards spot towards the player you wanted. Okay, so you play those matches, you gain some items, and then you can progress. Otherwise, waiting for the hours to pass, it will take a long while. Probably that they have 2 events. Okay, I hope you enjoy the events. Alright, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Goodbye.